Having trouble folding that AE1017 Sport? I've been getting a lot of requests on that. We're going to demonstrate that right now. Hello and welcome to On the Patio with Mr. D. Hey, I've been getting a lot of requests on the how to fold and deflate the AE1017 Sport. My latest one came in from a viewer and it says, this is from Experiment 1101. He says, Dale, I bought mine and all my kayak gear based on your excellent videos. Well, thank you very much on that. I appreciate it a lot. Do you ever have trouble folding it in all fours and to fold it short enough to meet in the middle? I have emails to AE and hope to get an answer to what I could be doing wrong. I get a lot of questions on this, and today we're going to do a quick video and show you the trick on how to fold the AE1017 Sport. So let's get with it right now. All right, so one of the first things you got to do is in the deflation process, and there's kind of a trick to that too. A lot of people ask me, and I'm going to answer another question, do you leave your floor in your kayak? And the answer is yes. I have changed this particular Sport from the stock floor to the drop stitch floor. It gives it a lot more rigidity, and it's really easier to set up, and it's awesome. So anyway, one of the things you want to do is when you're deflating, you don't really have to do the full deflate process with the pump. A few years ago, a young lady showed me a quick way to do that. She was in a Sport, and she was folding, and I was watching, and I said, don't you deflate this using the pump? She says, no, I push the air out. So hey, I adapted that, and this is what I do all the time now. So I'm going to give you a demonstration on how I fold this. Now again, the floor is installed, so let's get with that right now. One of the first things you do when you have the boat totally deflated is to leave this valve pushed in its in position. If you have a drop stitch floor, leave that pushed in. Having the spring valves popped up will restrict any air that's still left in the craft. So always have those spring valves in the down position, and you can push it out. So we're going to go ahead and do the first process on how to get this thing folded, and then I'm going to show you the trick on how to get the fold correct. One of the first things I do is kind of pull the boat out, fold it in half. Now, you notice I'm pushing on it. This is to expel any additional air that's in the craft. Now, I want you to note where the fin is and where I place this first fold, okay? You can see the first fold is just after the fin. Now we go to the bow of the craft. Now you can see it's bellowing out. That means there's air still in it. Right at the end of the landing plate is where you want to set your fold. Like that. Now this is where a lot of you are having your trouble. You see the overlap in the 2 points? So if you try to fold that, it won't fold right. And you want to be able to get the landing plate here and the fold just after the aft of the fin. So what you do is really simple. What you do is you pick up this end of the boat, pick it up, and fold it over. Expel any additional air that's in there. And you can see the fold is right on. So what we're going to do is bag it and put it up. So basically all I'm going to do now is go ahead and set this thing up to bag it. I'll show you the trick on all of that too. So hey, let's get started on bagging this thing. I always take the thick end and put it into the bag first. Then come down to the single fold end, insert it into the bag. Let me get on this side here. And lift it up. And you see how easily that went in? The fold is right. Put your insert sleeves in between the folds. Grab your seat. Go ahead and insert that. And if you have the foot bag, go ahead and put that in the fold of the two main ends. Now, make sure there's nothing in the way. Now, once you got it in the bag, it's really simple from here. I get everything that I'm taking in the boat that's in the bag, and I lay it on its side, and I push down and put my knees on it. Okay, you grab your zipper. And there you go, it's done. So that's basically the process on how to fold and get your AE1017 Sport. Now you did notice when we was doing that, the overlap on the two point ends. If you pick up on the bow as you're getting ready to, what it does, it allows some gap at the fold to compensate for the overlap. So it'll just fold into place, and then putting it in the bag is just that simple. I hope this answered all your questions, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Damn it. Bloopers, I got peer pressure right here. I can't handle the peer pressure. Having trouble, Dad. We're going to get into that right now. I didn't want to say that. All right.